So I was looking in my YouTube videos. I wanted to send a video of Allison's 928 right there above my shoulder. I wanted to send a friend of mine a video of that car for his evaluation on possibly painting it. But I couldn't find the most recent video I took of her car showing it in the white epoxy primer, or it's actually called gray epoxy primer, but I couldn't find anything. And it could have been misplaced, lost, non-categoric, it wasn't categorized correctly in my attempts to create playlists respective of the material or the content. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you right now her car body in the epoxy primer as it is right now, all taped and masked up. Okay, so I apologize if this is a repeat video, but I couldn't find the other one showing that vehicle. So here we go. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, this is the Porsche 928 by the very distinct silhouette, very distinct rear windows. I did not go and rip out this masking tape and masking paper because it took so much time to set in place, and the car body is ready for paint, albeit with a small area here for body work and in the same place on the other side. It's ready to go to a painter and body man. But I didn't want to rip all this stuff off. And I talked to a friend of mine. His name is Brandon. He owns Brando's Custom Paint right here in town. He used to be right near me. And he's done some work for me in the past. And he did look at this car. And he did say it would be very, very easy for him if I could transport this in this condition to him as it is. Which I agree. I suggested to him, I said, Brandon, I want to get this to you or to whomever, whomever does paint it in this condition with all this masking paper and tape on it. And he supported that. He said, yeah, that would make it so much easier for him or whomever to do the work required. So what I will do is when I find somebody, hopefully very soon, the next week or two, when I find that person, I will wrap the car in a car cover and transport it to them if it's close by. If it's a distance away, I'll put it in my enclosed trailer and transport it that way. Either way, it's going to go to whomever to get this thing done correctly and painted in its respective color. And the color was like a black or a very dark gray. I'll have to look it up and by the code. It's a 1979. I have the books, all these service manuals for these cars somewhere. I just can't put my hands on them. They're in a case, they're in a box somewhere. Just need to find them, locate them, and we'll be good to go. So there's her car, the 79, and here's the fenders ready to go, also with the car. And the repairs were made to fix the cracks. Got to sand that down a little bit. And also here where the body side molding was, welded those holes up. It's welded, it's not glued, they're welded, so it's going to last. The previous owner's father, or the owner's father, whom was the previous owner, welded up the body in the rear where the body side molding used to go, and it was right along in here. And as I said, there's just nominal body work that needs to be done in this area where a couple little fender bender dings hit. Very minor stuff. And so as I said, Brandon, he came and he did look at the car and he said it is ready to go. So, but he can't take it for another 2 months or so. So there it is. I wanted to make this video. Sorry, I couldn't find it. Maybe it's there in the playlist, but I just couldn't put my hands on it. Okay, there you go. Have a good day. Cheers.